Offensive firepower for one. Our guys had a motivated spirit today after the game one loss, and want to make sure
I'll put my hands on that.
we were in attack mode, and I think everybody was looking to attack the paint and think extra pass. Can we mute everything, guys? Whoever's not on mute. Thank you.
Frank, if you wouldn't mind just reiterating that last part there. Sorry about that.
Yep, we have a lot of offensive firepower, and our guys had a motivated spirit after the game one loss. We're in attack mode, attacking the paint, but also thinking extra pass basketball, and we had 33 assists and strong offensive performance.
Just wanted to ask you about Harold specifically with that second unit, the efficiency that he had, how he's able to operate from what you've seen in practice, what you saw last year, and how he's playing off on your roster.
Yeah, simplest way to put it is he catches everything and he finishes everything. He's just he's a talented guy with his rolls to the basket, offensive rebounds. He's just got a great knack for his little hook shots and push shots in the paint. You can post him some, and the reason he was Sixth Man of the Year last year, and a reason why we wanted to pick him up. He just had a terrific night, 10 for 13, 22 points.
Yeah, Frank. It seemed like you guys had some mixed success on Doncic, but how do you feel like that defensive plan worked for early in the year against a really high-powered star?
Yeah, probably not good enough. Luckily our offense was clicking the way it was, but I do think that we did a decent job on the 3-point line. This team's capable of making 20+ threes if you overcommit to your helps, and we just try to compete as best we can with Luka in terms of shooting a low percentage, keeping him from making a lot of threes, and like I said, trying not to overhelp and open up their 3-point game.
Woogie?
Hey, Frank. Is one of the hopes with this roster that you might be able to close games like you did tonight with either LeBron or AD on the bench because of kind of the firepower you have, and is that one of the advantages?
Yeah, and it's a dual purpose thing. We want to get our depth, enough reps, whether it's returning guys or new guys, to get their legs on them, to get their rhythm and timing up, while also managing LeBron and Anthony's minutes early in the season. And obviously anytime you can build a lead up enough where you can sit your starters towards the end of the game, that's always a positive.
Did you ever come close to putting him back in at all during that stretch?
I'm always cautious of how a game can turn. So I didn't really I never really mentally have them completely out of the game until I empty the bench.
Dave McMiniman?
Frank, what was the part of the offensive explosion do you feel like is most responsible for? You shoot almost twice as well from the three that you did in opening night against the Clippers. Is there a point where you guys find rhythm as a team because you haven't had that much time together? Is it a mix of the looks you're getting against the Mavs defense? What can you account for that?
Well, I think it starts with LeBron and Anthony, playing at a high level. That puts a lot of pressure on the defense to commit, and those guys are willing passers. So, you move the basketball around with the firepower that we have, and commit to the open shot. We're going to shoot a high percentage, and I'd also say, we just have a number of guys playing well. Obviously Trez, Dennis with his ability to get in the paint and create for others. Kuz played well. A lot of guys have played well individually, but again, when you have the type of guys that we have that can attack and still make extra passes when the help comes, you have a chance to have to produce the way we did tonight.
Jovan?
Hey Frank, the other day you said that you told Kyle that you wanted him to bring energy on both ends of the floor. What did you think of his energy tonight? He had a couple offensive rebounds, nice block defensively. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, I think he's playing at a high level, and what I think he really improved upon last year is impacting the game in ways other than scoring. And, it's a defensive effort, the defensive glass, blocking shots like he did tonight on that one one help side play. And then offensively, whether he has the ball or not, he's going to be really, really active. Crashing the glass, cutting to the basket, moving out the basketball, and then obviously he has the ability to get hot the way he did tonight as well. So just a very versatile guy. It's a reason why we have a strong belief in the young man, and he was a big part of the win tonight.
All right, we're going to take a few more. Melissa Rowland.
Hey Frank, you guys had a 35-0 advantage in second chance points. What does that say about your aggressiveness and focus?
Yeah, well, we want to be a team that crashes. Obviously we lost two elite offensive rebounders in JaVale and Dwight, and we're a little bit different at the center position. But when we have a 5-out look, we want to encourage our guys to be perimeter crashers. And I thought the bigs and our perimeter guys were active. That's a play hard type of habit, is making sure we're honoring the offensive glass, not playing one-shot basketball. And I loved our commitment to that part of the game tonight. And then defensively, this team really embarrassed us last year with their perimeter crashing and put up high offensive rebounding totals against us. So that was a big point of emphasis in the game plan tonight, is to limit them on the glass. So 0 second chance points. Really remarkable for our team this early in the season.
All right, 2 more. Jordan Richard.
Hey Frank, can you just talk a little bit about Dennis Schroeder? He does a lot of stuff that isn't even on a stat sheet. He picks up full court. In isolation, post-up situations. He does a great job on Luka, and then 18 points, 6 assists today, and is efficient. Can you just explain how he's picking up the offense and just doing a real good job defensively?
And Dennis is a dynamic player, and there's a reason we're so excited to have him here. You mentioned some of those things. He's a pest defensively, picking up full court, has great containment ability, long arms to get his hands on the ball and deflect the ball. And what he can do to our team better than anyone else is really get in the paint. And his ability to wreak havoc on the defense, create things for others, and really flatten out the D, along with the fact that he can shoot the ball from range. So, like I said, he's a dynamic player and also a big part of the win tonight.
Last one, Rashawn Halak.
Hey, Coach. Is it safer to say, for going back to LeBron, is it safer to say more 25-30 or more 30-35 in terms of minute range early in this part of the season? And then also, how long is too long for him to sit before you're comfortable, being able to reinsert him into a game?
There's no fine line in terms of when I would reinsert him. You just feel out the game. If there's an opportunity to close it, without extra minutes from him, we'll try to do so. And I don't have a firm number in terms of what his minutes should look like each night, other than just being responsible with it. The best of our